Oh my god. Check out my t-shirt. Bella, where have you been, loca? Oh my god. I'm reading this book, Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. Oh my god, dude. So I'm here to tell you that I have been wanting to do this reading vlog of this book, right? It is so good. I mean, I don't want to speak too soon. I'm like 107 pages in. And it's like really good so far. I love the characters. On the inside flap, it does say that this book is an enemies to lovers. I like that trope. So I was like, let me read this. You know, the title is Divine Rivals, and it kind of focuses on two different characters. The first one we have is Iris Winnow, and then we also have Roman Kit, and they have really, really nice like backstories. I really like that about each character. I love like the rivalry aspect of it. Right now, like, it's like stunning. I love the writing. I love the setting. Everything about it is wonderful. And this cover, like, the cover is stunning. It's insane, you know? And I just have been so excited to read it. So I'm gonna read this one, and I don't know, maybe I'll pick up the second one, like, and read it immediately after if it's like really, really good. right now I'm making chicken noodle soup from bone broth that Abe made last night. I love when we make bone broth because it's always so like, it adds so much to a soup every single time. So we have that going right now. I'm gonna make some chicken noodle soup. And I also got some more vegetables and stuff from the store just for like other like general cooking, because we always include peppers in our meals. And we also got some cucumbers. I'm gonna pickle them. So you'll get to see that. And yeah, that's basically it. Also, we have a box from the store, and so Miso's getting in it right now. Look at him. He's getting in the box. What are you doing, silly guy? How are you gonna get out? I really hope you don't fall, dude. If you do, you... Dude! Where are you going? Okay, you did it. Good job. Good job. For that, you get a good scratch. You get a good scratch. Look at you. Anyways, as I was saying, we're gonna make that soup right now, put away these groceries, and yeah, that's about it. We have a friend coming over too. Oh my god, I'm so excited, my friend. Also, I'm holding this carrot. It fell on the ground. It looks really ugly. I don't want to show you. There's a cat hair on it. But she's coming over right now, and I'm so excited to see her. And she's bringing some food from her work too, so we gotta eat good. We're eating good today. And I'm so excited. Yeah, bye. So, this is the pickle juice, or the pickling juice I have. We're gonna cut up some of these, actually, we're gonna cut up one of these cucumbers. Yeah, we're gonna cut up one of these cucumbers. Then we're gonna put her in here. She's gonna be a pickle soon. So, for the pickles, we're just doing little round bits.
I remember when we were drowning in your hands. It's the best of the light gave us try. Since I like staying home before to you, and I stay growing.
Hello everyone, so it's the next day from the last time I saw you. I went to that cute cafe. It was amazing. Like, I had such a great time there. Like the wall art, the pastries, everything was so wonderful, and it was such a nice place to like finish reading this book. This was stunning. Like, I absolutely adored this book. I was so invested from the very beginning. I feel like I didn't explain super well like what this book is about when I first started talking about it. So I'll just say right now that we have two main characters. We have Roman Kit, and we also have Iris Winnow. She's mainly the person that we follow. It's mainly her point of view. The setting is a town, but largely the larger picture is that there's a war going on in the background, and we have both of these main characters who work at this place called the Oath Gazette, and it's like a newspaper company, and they're publishing information about like things that don't really pertain to the war. So you find out more about that later. The rivalry comes in sort of like immediately. Like, once we meet the second character, Roman Kit, we learn about this rivalry between the two of them because they're both competing for the same position at this company, the Oath Gazette. So they both want to be columnists, and I'm assuming that's on the front page or something. So they're both competing for the same position, and they're both like, they're each other's match, right? They're both really good writers, and their boss is interested in like hiring them for that position, or having them for that position, like either person, right? And so they're both like competing at this company to see who will be the best, right? A lot of things happen after we learn about that rivalry. Like, so much happens. I don't want to spoil any of it for anybody who wants to read this, but I will say one thing that I really loved about this book is not only that, like I feel like the dialogue between both characters and even like the side characters too was like really, really good. I really liked how the author wrote that, and it kind of made me feel like I wasn't in my world anymore. Like, I could see this in my head. I felt so invested in like what was happening to each character. The whole thing, the whole bit with the typewriter, it comes in later, and there's like a magic system that develops from that we learn about. We know like kind of a little bit about where it comes from, but we don't know how it can enchant like objects and stuff like that, and like how that occurs. I don't know, I don't want to say too much, but hopefully that makes sense. If you read this book, you'll see like how the magic system, like, it's very slight. They don't have like magical powers or anything like that. It's more so within the city and impacts like characters use certain objects and how their city appears. That's kind of how like what the magic affects. Moreover, there's like a big plot that comes into the story later on that I thought was like, it was done really, really well. She delves into that part of the story really, really well. Like I would say 50% to the end was really like emotional. I would say there was a lot of emotional pieces of the story that was happening. But ultimately, I just love the relationship that the two main characters have. It was stunning. Things that I think that could have been better is sometimes I feel like when there's action happening in the story, or like really important like plot lines, I guess, to the story, that maybe could use more explanation, or, you know, this author has like really beautiful lyrical writing, right? So I feel like if she used that to her advantage to explain some of these like really crucial bits of the story that happened like more so towards the end, that would have been stunning, because a lot of that I feel like it kind of got rushed through towards the end there, and it also made sense because of what was happening in the story for it to be like a little more rushed. I wish that there were some bits of it towards the end there that we got more of, like from character development that we see and how, you know, that affects those people's lives in here. So I personally wish that those were like more, we had more of that. But otherwise, I would say like I really, really love this book. I gave it 5 stars because I don't personally think that like a 5-star book has to be perfectly written and have every single aspect, there's hidden every single mark. I don't think that has to be true in order for it to be 5 stars for you. The reason why I'm giving it 5 stars is because I was so emotionally invested in the characters and I was so worried for them. Like, I just had to know that they were gonna be okay. You know, like I needed them to be okay, and I loved them. I loved the side characters, even though I feel like we could have gotten more of them too. I loved the side characters too, and I really cared about them, and you know, I just loved the story, and I will most definitely be reading the second one. I'm so excited. I will most definitely be reading the second one, and yeah, hopefully it's a wonderful sort of end to, I think it's a duology, so I think it's gonna hopefully be a really good end to the duology. Okay, alright, so I have to go to work now, but I really wanted to finish that part, just kind of talk about this. I really enjoyed this book so much, and last time I spoke about the previous book that I read, Strange the Dreamer. That book was amazing too. I loved that book so much. So this book and the previous book I read, stunning. Like, I truly was so invested in the characters and their lives, and I could see exactly what was happening in the story. Like, I could picture everything. Both of their writing is like super lyrical. I would say the previous author, Laini Taylor, yeah, so the author of Strange the Dreamer, I would say her writing is more lyrical and there's more emphasis on that. Meanwhile, this one, the plot moves a lot faster and it's a lot smaller compared to Strange the Dreamer. But both of these books like changed me, and I don't know if I can like fully explain how they have done that to me or like how they've impacted me recently, because I need time. I need time to process. But all in all, I loved both of them immensely, and they are definitely books that I will be reading again in the future to, you know, chase that feeling I got when I read them the first time. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it was like a longer one, so if you stayed to watch this part to see the wrap up of my reading, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye.